Hey everyone, I'm Mind, and I just got another copy of the Ninjago magazine. This is very strange that this came this quickly, because it took like 3 months between my first and second issue, so I was expecting it to be at least another month before this came in. But my second issue came in like a week ago, and now this one's here, so I guess we're gonna have these videos pretty close to each other. This is the second Master of the Mountain magazine, and as you can see, it actually comes with 2 minifigures. It comes with Digiloid, who's a new minifigure, or new, it's new for the magazine, like they'd never done a magazine with Digiloid before. And then it also comes with FS Kai, who's an older magazine promo who came in an earlier magazine, but they're re-releasing him here, which I appreciate getting another one of him. But we'll take a look at the minifigures in a little bit. First, let's take a look at the magazine. So with the figures removed and a little bit of the cover torn, there is the cover of the magazine. You can see it says, "Awesome LEGO Minifigures, Digiloid, and more." I think actually the second figure I got is a little bit random. I got FS Kai, but I saw advertised on the website that it came with Season 11 Cole, so I think they were just re-releasing some older figures, and I just happened to get FS Kai. But yeah, it says LEGO Toy, Digiloids with spiky controller and silver sword, and it has 1 head, 2 faces. Dungeon monsters. What would the ninja discover in the dark? New set, Firestone mech. New armor. I don't know what that is. Cool team posters. So yeah, let's get it open. The tribes. 2 tribes live in the caves below Shintaro. The geckos are little purple creatures that love order and moss milk. The munsters are big green beings who love sparkly things. They once lived peacefully together, but the Skull Sorcerer tricked them into hating each other and forced them to mine Vengestone under the dungeons of Shintaro. The villain. The Skull Sorcerer is the master of the dungeons. He wants to mine as much Vengestone as possible. His powers come from the skull of Hazador, and he can turn skeletons into invincible warriors. This villain controls the monsters and tribes of the underworld. Can our ninja heroes stop this dangerous enemy? Spoiler alert, yes, the season has already come out. The monsters. Strange creatures creep around in the dungeons of Shintaro. Magma monsters, giant spiders, stone holders, and mighty minos pose a danger to anyone passing by. But it's the Griefbringer, the revived skeleton of a once mighty and dangerous dragon that scares even the bravest of heroes. This powerful beast is under the spell of the Skull Sorcerer. Lloyd likes being the center of attention, but in Prime Empire he winds back his ego and shows himself to be a true team player. In a duel, however, he's the same old Lloyd. Armed with his spiky controller, he outscores every villain. Bah, now I have no hands free for gaming. So it shows his alternate faces, it shows its weapons, and then there's this little game where you have to match the weapon with a silhouette. It's a cute little thing. Whoa, what's this? World Jumper. Help Digiloid find the right path in the Pixelated Maze. If you think you have reached the end, you're wrong, because the end of one world is actually the beginning of the other. Solve the Mega Maze. Okay, so this is like a mixture of Season 12 and Season 13. It's got a Prime Empire themed thing at the top and a Master of the Mountain themed thing at the bottom here. That's actually pretty cool, because obviously it's a Prime Empire figure, so it's cool if they're integrating that in with the newer stuff. Fire in the Hole. Lloyd is in the underworld and smoke is making it hard to see. Help him spot his friends and write their names in the boxes. Give any villains some new nasty names. Alright, so you just have to identify the ninja in the smoke. Like there's Nia and Jay right there. Oh, there's also Wu in the middle right there. That one's a little harder to see. You have a Gekko and a Awakened Warrior. This one's like a match the holes puzzle. Here is a ritual about Jay becoming the prince of the month because Nia is the queen. Wouldn't that make Jay the king though, not the prince? But yeah. If you want to pause and read this, you are more than welcome to. I want that as a minifigure. That would be kind of funny. Ooh, all the Jaya haters are gonna really dislike this comment. Ugh. Jay has to practice the whole rolling technique that the months do. Oh, skeletons. Skull Sorcerer's army is awakened warriors. Help us, ninja. As queen, I second that. Ninja, go. Trouble on the way. The eternal duel, good versus evil, is about to take place. Who will win this time? Grab a friend and discover which side will come out on top. So this is just a dice rolling game. How to play. Decide who will play the ninja and who will play the villains. The player with the longest hair rolls the dice first. That's a very odd reason to roll first, but okay. Roll a dice to take the number you rolled. If you roll a 1, choose a tick on your opponent's side of your race. If you roll a number that is already ticked off on your side, it's your opponent's turn again. The first to take off all their numbers wins the game. Okay. Cool. That's just a fun little dice game. I like it. That's a cool looking poster. So you have all the ninja right there. But that's actually... I'm actually going to remove this. I never remove these posters, but I actually really want to see that full poster. Look how cool that looks. I actually might hang that up. I don't like how it has like the crease in the middle from the magazine, so that's my only hesitation. But look how cool that Skull Sorcerer art is. This is genuinely really awesome. I like this poster a lot. If they had like a full-size version of this poster, I would definitely get it. That's awesome. Really, really cool. We have another little maze right here. Here's the continuation of the comic. All the months are rolling into battle and defeating the Awakened Warriors. Whoa, what's going on? And they knock the skeletons in the lava. Cool. Yeah, that was a fun little comic. I like that. This is just advertising the Firestone mech. I guess obviously they want to advertise the toys in the set. That makes sense. New Adventures, new outfit, the Ultimate Weapons check. So it just has information about all the ninjas' new suits and their weapons. Cool. There's an ad for Prime Empire. Weird, because this is a Master of the Mountain magazine. And then there's the fan art section, as always. That's really cool. That's a Minecraft sword. Weird. Yeah, but yeah, that's cool to see. And then here we have an advertisement for the next magazine. As you can see, it's going to come with Digikai. Once again, not too excited for that one because Digikai comes in tons of sets. I would like Diginia or Digicole because they don't come in hardly any sets, so either of them would be cool, but Kai is not that interesting, and neither was Lloyd in this one. Oh, and here we have a day planner, but with the ninja on it. That's kind of funny. Oh, yep, and then you have another one on this side. Okay. So that's about it for the magazine, so let's take a look at the minifigures it came with. We'll start with the new one, Digiloid. Alright, those are the parts to Digiloid. And then next we have FS Kai. Oh, those flew all over the place, but those are the pieces to FS Kai. So here is Digiloid, and I have to say I'm super disappointed by this figure. I like the Digisuits, but they come in so many sets, so it's one that I like. Most people, if you're a fan of Ninjago who buys the set, you'll probably already have this one. But not only that, this isn't even the complete version of him. He doesn't come with his armor, nor does he come with like his standard weapon piece. And I've applauded the magazines before for coming with like creative weapon builds, and I think that's true, most of them do. However, this isn't really a creative weapon build. This is just like the controller handle piece with two spikes coming out. Like, that's just a super lame build that doesn't really fit Lloyd, and yeah, I really don't like it. He also comes with this standard sword from the LEGO Ninjago movie, and I mean, it's nice to get one of those, but those are fairly common, and that doesn't really redeem him here. So this figure comes in a $10 set, and it's a more complete version in that set, so yeah, I'm not a super big fan of this one here. Digiloid as a whole, though, is a really good looking figure. I really like how the lime green blends with the regular green, and the blue is a nice touch, and I think it blends in well with everything else. Hood removed, you can see what his head looks like with his digital eyes on this side. And then turning him around, you can see his alternate face, which this is a really good alternate face for Digiloid, and I like it a lot. Here's FS Kai all built up, and I have to say, he really redeems the figures in this magazine for me, because he's a lot cooler than Digiloid is. He's a re-release of a figure from a previous magazine, but I didn't have that magazine, so it's really cool to get this guy. I did already have this figure, but it's still a cool one to get a second of, and yeah, it looks really good. I love the gold hood with the fire coming out. Like, the fire is super cool with this, like, bright orange. It looks really cool on the gold. It's a nice, like, color combination there. He also comes with, like, these fire blast pieces from, like, the LEGO Superheroes theme, and I think they fit Kai really well, and I don't believe they've ever come in a Ninjago set for him, so it's cool to get these. I recently got my first ones ever in the Captain Marvel polybag, but it's cool to get more, because, yeah, these fit Kai really well, and I think they look awesome, especially with this outfit for him. Hood removed, you can see his face underneath, and he's got this face where he's just like bursting with energy. You can see like this fiery effect around his eyes, and he seems super angry. And then on the other side, you can see his back torso print in his alternate face. His alternate face is just the smile that doesn't come on any other Kai figure. This face only comes on this Kai figure, so it's cool to get another version of that. So even if you already have FS Kai, because of this magazine, you can get a second of this face, and that face is useful for like any Kai figure, so I love that. So overall, yeah, once again, I think this was a fun magazine. Master of the Mountain stuff is feeling a little old already. I know by December, right, like that's going to be the last Master of the Mountain magazine. It'll probably feel very old by that point. But the minifigures included are definitely still cool. Digiloid's a little lame. He doesn't even come with armor. He doesn't come with his actual weapon. But I appreciate that this did come with FS Kai as well, because that's a lot cooler of a figure. Can't act like I'm too excited for next month's, because that is just Digikai. I don't believe that comes with a second figure at all, but we'll see if the magazine is cool in that one. But yeah. As always, like I say in all these reviews, I definitely recommend you pick these up if you see them. They're not in all countries, but if you're in a country where they're available, I highly recommend you pick them up because they're cheap and they're a nice way to get some interesting figures. And for the people asking how I get these, if you go to newsstand.co.uk, you can order them. They are quite expensive to import. They're about $7 to $8 an issue, so for something like this that comes with 2 minifigures, that's a pretty good deal, but for a regular issue that only comes with one, $8 is a little pricey, so keep that in mind. And that's to the US. If you're in Europe, I think it's a little cheaper, and if you're in another country, it might be more expensive, but for me, I believe it's about $8 an issue. If I remember, I'll leave a link in the description to that as well. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for this video. So thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed, please press like and subscribe if you're new. I do LEGO and Ninjago videos like this almost every single day, so if you subscribe, you'll be the first to see them. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.